It is the beginning of shoulder day. It is a little chilly out, windy for sure. It don't look good out, so we're probably gonna be in here for a minute. Got shoulders, overhead press. I have just realized today though, I can start involving my right arm, which is the most recent bicep tear, with this stuff. Obviously we're gonna do no weight, but I can push it over my head now, which is actually surprising. Ooh. It feels tender, don't get me wrong, but it just feels good to be doing this shit again. I'll probably still do more reps and focus more on my left still. I just feel good about it, going through the motion at least. Because there's not any weight on that thing. There's still some resistant weight even if there's no plates. So it feels like I'm getting something done. And it's not painful, like I said, but tender. Anyways, flannel's about to come off. It is hot as hell. I was gonna save it for the outside because the outside's chilly, but they close down the doors here anyway, so it ends up being not so bad outside. Of course, I'm at Alphaland. So on to the next movement. We're gonna work some lateral delts. All right, over to the cables. We're gonna be here for a minute, so follow along. We'll be doing straight bar front delt raises. It's one of the easiest ones for me, considering the fact that I don't have much grip strength. Kind of allows me just to hang on to this bar while my left pretty much does all the motion and power. My bad, not the motion, the power. I'm catching the motion with my right, keeping the flexibility, keeping everything going so I don't get tight. And to be honest, moving through it. Probably gonna have to do wrist reps in a minute just because the fact that my wrists are getting extremely tight. Trying not to use them as much, so I'm trying to strengthen them. But there's different techniques you can do for that as well in your free time around your workouts. So being here, like I said, in cables, we are gonna do a superset from the straight bar into a lateral raise just because we are right here at the moment. I'm gonna take that one off, let's go find a handle. Now we got a handle. And by lateral raise, we're not gonna do any lateral raise, I don't think, with the right. So I haven't done behind the back lateral raises in a minute. We're gonna hit these. These really have a different pull than just your typical regular lateral raise. Most of the time people will cheat the lateral raise by swinging their body. This one, I don't think it allows you to even cheat. This one's tough, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that with my right. Given this is the most recent injured, we're gonna try no weight, like 10 pounds. Nah, see. Better safe than sorry, so we ain't gonna do that today. So we made it outside, and I don't know if you can see or hear this wind, but it's crazy right now. We got 60 degrees out here, and it's windy as all hell. I don't do good with the cold, especially the fucking wind. I like to keep my pump, so we're gonna see about keeping this pump, and we might have to go inside. Fucking icicles out here. Giving you guys the best view of the recently injured arm, the right one. And I'm actually feeling really good with this. We got 48 pounds, which isn't much, but we're graduating from last week's weight. Last week we were doing like, I want to say like 24. Now I feel like I could do like 70, so we're gonna stop right there and boost it up a little bit. We're gonna go from 48. Let's just double down. I can't even see that number, but it's 80 something. I'll take that. Let's see the resistance now. Dude, still pretty smooth with it. Ugh. Really scooping back on these rear delts, and actually both of them for the first time in a long time. This rear delt's gonna get some work. Ugh. 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 That feels phenomenal, guys. That's like literally all in the rear delts. Don't feel nothing on the biceps, forearms, nothing. I'll make that comeback soon. freezing my ass off. I am going back in gym one right after this indoor gym. It's too cold. Hands are numb, barely keeping a pump just because of it. But this machine's not inside, so I had to hit this first. And this is gonna be mainly for lateral delts, but you're gonna see how I double down on this and take advantage of it to hit rear delts in a superset right here. Not to mention that this is by far the best machine in all of Alpha Land. Best machine as in best machine for me at the moment right now, just because of what it allows me to do and the pump I actually can build from it with these 2 injuries I've had. So this is going into rear delts now. My bad. So going into rear delts, we're gonna go a little bit heavier, not much, it's 20 pounds more. Form the arms in there, bend over just enough. Boom. Oh man, that has such a great pull. Now enough of freezing my ass off. Let's go back inside. Like I said, that was way too cold out there. And we got to take the tank top off in here. So let's get these front delts executed after that last one. Ooh. Ooh. You guys are seeing what I'm doing the straight bar now. I'm holding my left arm in the middle grip, so I'm using that primarily. And again, like always, holding on with the right arm to get that movement in and still feel the motion of these exercises. Not doing nothing. No, you absolutely. Been throwing a little bit of bicep curls in just because this one needs it all we can, and by bicep curls, it's 2.5 pounds. Nothing crazy. We are in that recovery state. I can't even really, like, that's about it. That's about it as far as I can go where it feels right. Really just trying to get a little bit of a pump in the bicep every day. Not too much. Again, it gets tired so fast, fatigues so quick. A little bit is a lot. Anyways, we're winding down at the end of the workout, and this is what we're looking like. It's the recovered one. This is the one in recovery. You can see the size difference between the shoulders, lacking a lot of upper pec. Working towards getting better though. We got to start somewhere, otherwise it's going to be harder down the road.